bro, can you explain to me like I'm stupid what's going on in the lives of people? Don't have to pretend. So it takes place in a city called Crack that used to be a bum-ass fishing village before a bunch of alchemists discovered something called Ergo. Geppetto then was like, hey yo fam, you know I can make some dope ass puppets with this thing.
You say puppets?
Basically robots, and with the help of his homie Vanini, they mass produced them, giving the city a whole glow up. Then out of nowhere, wink wink, the puppets were like, hey yo, forget this, and started murking everyone in Crack, which is now known as the Puppet Frenzy.
Wait, so why didn't they put some code or something so this exact thing wouldn't happen?
Actually they did. It's called the Grand Covenant, which has 4 laws. All puppets must obey the creator's commands, a puppet may not harm a human, a puppet cannot lie, and a puppet must protect and serve the humans of the city of Crack.
Alright, so where do we come in?
I bet. So the game starts with you getting woken up in a train by a blue butterfly called Sophia, talking about like, hey yo, go find your pappy Geppetto and figure out what the hell is going on.
Wait, are we P as in Pinocchio?
Yeah, about that? You know what? I'm just gonna continue.
This about to be mad complicated, right?
Oh, it's definitely gonna be for you.
Hey, eat a wooden Richard.
Alright, so you find your pops about to get his life divorced from his body by a stalker, so the boy's like, oh hell nah, not my pops, and he kills the stalker, which is actually the first time he spills human blood.
Oh damn, I bet that affects him a lot.
Not even at all. As a matter of fact, those mechanical hands are free 99. Anybody can catch it. Now Geppetto is like, hey my good boy, I'm so happy to see you, but look, I'm gonna need you to go meet me at Hotel Crack after you beat the circuit breakers out of that big ass robot over there. So naturally, you go and put the paws on that puppet while it tries to speak to you in that weird ass puppet language.
Time out, so the boy can't understand it even though he's a puppet?
Actually, he takes it as disrespect and kills it. So he then makes his way to the hotel, which in order to enter, he needs to get past his security.
That hotel security must be hard as hell.
Oh nah, all he needs to do is lie and say that he's a human.
Wait, what? That's all?
Look fam, the thing is, puppets don't have the ability to lie, and since the boy is literally built different, he can't. Now, inside the hotel, you meet Antonia, who's the owner, you meet her puppet butler, you also meet this shorty named Eugene, who upgrades your weapon, and your pops Geppetto.
So then he finally tells you what the hell is going on in Crack?
Oh nah, he actually sends you to the puppet factory to save his homie slash owner Vanini, and to destroy the factory since the puppets are using it as a base of operation. So, to save this old rich dude and his puppet butler, you have to fight this fire puppet named Fuoco, who really wants to get into this cathedral. Now he starts running his gears talking in that weird puppet language, but since you ain't about that life, you void his extended warranty.
Hold up, so why is he trying to get into this cathedral?
This is where things get weird, because the cathedral was supposed to be a safe haven, but when you get there, you find it full of crackheads who are afflicted by the petrification disease. Also, at this location, you meet this punk ass dude named Giangio, who's looking for the gold coin fruit tree, which apparently can cure almost anything. Also, you meet the Hound Alidoro, who is a treasure hunter and sells you boss weapons. Now, because the Archbishop of the cathedral was a greedy bastard, he got mutated into this monstrosity.
Monstrosity how?
Bosses in Bloodborne are beautiful compared to this thing. So, after you expedite his soul to Satan's inbox, Sophia's like, hey yo, can you go check for refugees in this hood called Malum District? There you meet the Red Fox and the Black Cat, who low-key trying to finesse you. They was like, look fam, we're gonna help you a little bit, but you're gonna have to throw hands by yourself with the Black Rabbit Brotherhood who be running this hood. But since the boy ain't no punk ass bitch, he puts the older brother on a t-shirt, and the other hood rat is like, okay, bet, I'ma remember that. You know what's wild though? In their hideout, you actually find a portrait of a kid that looks like you, but turns out to be a picture of Geppetto's dead crotch goblin, Carlo. And no lie, you also find a gold coin tree. Giangi is there like, hey bro, can you go ahead and get me some coins? I must be allergic to something, because every time I touch that thing, my hands burn. And since you're a good dude, you spot his broke ass with a couple of coins, and you give your dad the portrait of his dead kid. He's like, oh shit, appreciate it fam, but I'm gonna need you to take your Timothy Charlemagne looking ass to Rosa Isabella Street and go put hands on the Puppet King, who is most likely responsible for this whole thing. At this point, you talk to Vanini, who gives you a Duolingo machine for you to collect data and finally be able to understand what the hell these puppets are saying.
Oh, that's what's up, because we're gonna be able to translate what the puppets are saying.
Yeah, so it translates into instant depression.
What?
So the boy starts making his way through Rosa Isabella Street. There he meets Julie.
Is he important?
Well, kinda. See, the thing is, he was clapping his puppet's robo cheeks, and he was wondering like, yo, did she ever love me?
What?
Then you lie to him like, bro, she loved the hell out of you.
Wait, why would you even lie about that?
Well, since lying is a human trait, and the more human-like activities you do, like lying or listening to mixtapes, the boy becomes more and more human.
That's how you get the real ending, huh?
Yup. So anyways, the boy finally makes it to the king, and the king is mad hyped to see you. He tried to dap you up and everything. The boy's like, man, if you don't get that musty hand on my face, the king then gets sad and he immediately starts throwing hands with you. Now here's the thing, it turns out that the king was actually a Gundam for Romeo. Who that? An absolute menace. And the entire time you're fighting this dude, he's running his mouth. Now, since you can't understand him, you just cut his wires and end his reign. Does that mean that the puppet frenzy is over? Not even at all. What it actually means is that weird ass disease is going ham on crack. Matter of fact, now the city is full of crackheads. Now, since you find your pedo right outside the boss room, which by the way, not suspicious at all, he goes like, hey my boy, I'm gonna need you to go to the grand exhibition because supposedly the alchemists were gonna be showing off this weird cure for the shit. Okay, so this disease, what is it? Basically, it turns you into stone and then into a crackhead zombie. This sounds like the alchemist started. Yeah, they some raggedy bitches. They on some human evolution bullshit. As a matter of fact, in the grand exhibition, you fight champion Victor, who's a wrestler who died and got brought back because of the disease. And they like, yo fam, this shit works. Look, he's still kind of intelligent. So what's he like? Low key, he looks like if Bane and Grundy did the fusion dance. But I'm not gonna lie to you, it doesn't matter since he ends up getting killed by this dope ass Dark Souls looking character who shows up with Simon Manus, who's the leader of the alchemists, who starts talking mad reckless to you and you're like, bro, I'm gonna beat your ass. He's like, I bet, come to my island. Now the boy is tripping because he's like, yo, how the hell am I gonna get all the way over there? Now that's when big homie Vanini calls you. He's like, hey fam, I don't wanna get your hopes up, but I got this ride I can let you borrow. But the thing is, I'm gonna need some gold ergo to get it working. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it's low-key hard to find. So you're gonna have to go to the Barren Swamp where we've been illegally dumping puppets for years. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna be difficult. Now, what he didn't tell us was that there's a big ass green monster there eating ergo. And where did that come from? I don't know, probably them hoe ass alchemists. So after you kill that green bitch and collect the gold ergo, you're on your way back trying to bring it to Bernini. That's when Sophia calls you, she's like, hey, bring your skinny ass back to the hotel because the Black Brotherhood is out here wilding. They done kidnapped your pops. So you start hauling ass to the hotel just to find it all types of messed up. Vanini comes up to you like, yo bro, let me get that gold ergo real quick so I can make this battery and you can take my submarine to that island. Oh, by the way, no big deal, I translated all that shit that King was talking about, so now we can listen to it, but I couldn't because it's too static. So what did it say? Alright, so Romeo's message was something like, hey yo Carlo bro, it's me, your boy Romeo, remember me? We was best friends. Look man, I'ma keep it 100 with you, your dad ain't shit. He made this punk ass Law Zero that basically made all the puppets his bitch. Damn! Vanini must have been tripping. I mean, he would have if the boy told him the truth. See, at this point in the game, you've been lying so much that the boy's heart is pounding. He's feeling feelings, bro. So much so that even his hair gets long. Wait, so is he Pinocchio or not? Anyways, on the way to the submarine, you run into the Black Rabbit Brotherhood, who are still pretty salty that you canceled their big brother's life subscription. They try to jump you all over again. And after you end that whole family line, Big Bro comes back to life because the alchemists are a bunch of riches and turn him into Cloud from Final Fantasy. Honestly, it doesn't matter because he gets body anyways. Come to find out, Alidoro switched up on you and that's where the hotel got messed up. Now what's wild is, he's not even the real Alidoro, it was his hating ass partner that killed the real one. Now this dude is over here talking reckless like, look man, you a puppet so you can't do nothing to me, so how about you get the fuck out of my face? Now, we take that as disrespect and kill his ass. After you find the submarine which is designed to look like a whale, you make your way to the island, there you find Sophia waiting for you. Shorty then hits you with the, look, I'ma keep it 100 with you. I didn't wake you up so you can save this raggedy ass city. I need you to find me and kill me because this dude Simon found out I can manipulate ergo and now he's keeping me alive and in mad pain. Hey man, I've been meaning to ask, what the hell is ergo? It's a mineral that contains the souls and memories of a human. So puppets are low-key humans. Yup. That's why some of them could develop an ego like Antonia's butler who fell in love with her. But you know what's actually crazy? The ergo can trap the memories and souls of a human in a pocket of time. And since Sophia can manipulate that, she can essentially manipulate time. Wait, what? Yeah bro, she even gives you this little pocket watch that has a little bit of ergo on it. So every time the boy's about to die, he goes back in time to a point where he was at peak condition. Oh, so that's how you be respawning. Yup, and after you're done talking to her, Carlo's memory starts coming back to the boy and you learn, aside from the fact that Romeo was your bestie, you find out that Geppetto's a grade 8 asshole. Now you gotta make your way all the way up that Abbey and fight like Saxia the complete. Ooh. You remember that shorty that killed Victor? Well, it turns out that she was trained by Sasuke Uchiha and tries to run that fade with you. Of course she gets dropped and you find Sophia's true body. And I'm not gonna lie to you, This part was sad as hell because you have to kill her to give her peace, and in the end, she gives you her ergo, which contains her power.
What does that even mean?
The boy's hair turns white.
What?
Now, since you need that revenge, you're looking for Simon's punk ass and run into the red fox and the black cat, who were like, hey fam, my bad about kidnapping your pops. He's right over there if you want to go talk to him. We just wanted to leave the city. So when you find Shady Geppetto, he starts asking you, hey son, keep it 100 with me. Was I a good dad? Look, before you answer that, go up there and fight Manus real quick, then we can sit down and talk. So you find Manus, who's been collecting ergo from all the puppets and crackheads you've been killing. He also has this artifact called the Arm of God, which he used to turn himself into a god.
I bet he looks cool as hell.
Unless you think one-armed Quasimodo looks good.
You deceased cheeks?
Yeah, fam. So in phase 2, he takes the hoodie off, and then he shows off this ethereal arm that basically does a domain expansion, and then an arm from the heavens straight up comes down to try to beat your ass.
Oh, I know he must have been impossible to beat.
Oh, nah, he dies like everybody else. But right before he dies, he tells you, look, man, don't trust your lying-ass daddy. And it so happens that there's an elevator right here where you can go talk to him. So you go down the elevator and find your pops like, hey, yo, my son, I appreciate you for collecting all that ergo and bringing me the God of Arm. Now, I'm just gonna need you to come off that heart so I can turn you into a real boy.
Wait, so we're not Carlo. What was Geppetto's real goal?
Well, technically, no. We inherited Carlo's personality since we had his ergo, but the nameless puppet is the first puppet ever created using Carlos's corpse. Now, Geppetto needed the God Arm with all the ergo that we collected to be able to resurrect his son. But I'm gonna tell you something real quick, that fight was intense. Cause peep game, Geppetto was actually controlling Nameless using some strings while at the same time running his mouth talking shit about you. At some point halfway through the battle, the boy slices half of the head of Nameless. Now Nameless is like, oh fuck that. So he takes off the strings like, come on bro, let's do this. There are no strings on me.
No strings on me? Real boy? Holy ergo! Pinocchio is the nameless puppy.
Exactly, and Nameless is vicious. So much so that he almost killed the boy, and Geppetto was like, oh hell nah. He actually becomes a good dad for like 22 seconds, jumps in front of Nameless because he was aiming for Carlo's heart, and takes a whole pair of scissors to the chest. The boy then uses that opportunity to Falcon punch Nameless straight through the chest. Then as Pops is dying in our arms, he notices a tear coming down her cheeks. He then finally apologizes for being a trash father. Later, we find a puppet that looks exactly like Sophia, and we give her her ergo, which revives her.
No lie, bro. That was a solid ending.
Hold up, you thought I was finished? Nah, bro. There's a post-credit scene with that lying motherfucker Giangio who's on the phone talking to some shorty like, hey, fam, I'm not gonna lie to you. That crack experiment was lit. She's like, yo, Paracelsus, bro, you playing way too much. How about you go get that arm back? And he was like, yo, relax, I got you. I'm gonna come back with that arm, and I'm gonna come back with Dorothy.
What Dorothy?
None other than click your red bottom 3 times and take your ass back home, Dorothy.
Wait a whole minute.
What does that mean? So the Liza P was actually the Liza Paracelsus? Yeah, you see, our character was never Pinocchio. He was actually the Tin Man.
Nah, bro, this game is gold.
Right now, we just need to wait for that DLC.
Can't wait.
And if you guys want more LoreVelas like this, click the video on screen. Hey, see the thing.